Okay, so this is basically the second part of this video for exercise 14 on page 181. Okay, so in number 2 we are told that the right prism has a total surface area. So here we're going the other way around. The first one we had the volume, here we have the total surface area. So a total surface area of 858 pi centimeters squared. Okay, so again that's your radius and there's your height. Determine the dimensions of the cylinder for which the volume will be a maximum. So here you see the total surface area is given, so they talk about the volume is be a maximum. In the previous sum they gave you the volume, so they wanted to know the total surface area for which it will be a minimum. Okay, so in number 1, determine the dimensions, which is the sizes of the cylinder for which the volume will be a maximum. So we're going volume. So for the volume formula we know we need to, it's area of base times height. So it's pi r squared times height. Again we're going to write h in terms of r. Why? So that we can differentiate. But we know that the total surface area, TSA, is going to be perimeter of base times height. And this is where the height is coming in. Plus 2 area of base. Okay. So perimeter of base is going to be 2 pi r times height. So the height is what we need to work with. Okay. So total surface area is going to be 858 pi equals perimeter of a circle 2 pi r times height plus area of base is 2 pi r squared. Alright. As I've indicated, we want to make h the subject of the formula. So it's 858 pi minus 2 pi r squared equals 2 pi r h. Okay. To get h on its own, I divide by 2 pi r both sides. So therefore, h is simply, if I put each one of its own, so it's going to be 858 pi over 2 pi r minus 2 pi r squared over 2 pi r. Okay, so 858 divided by 2 gives me 429. The pi's cancel, r to the minus 1. Or over r, just put over r. Minus that cancels, leaves you with r. So that's what my height is equal to, okay, in terms of r. So let's substitute this now, of course, into the volume formula. Okay, so volume is equal to pi r squared into 429 over r minus r. Okay, so you multiply that in, so it's 429 pi r minus pi r cubed. So for the volume to be a maximum, so its derivative of volume with respect to r, it's going to be 429 pi minus 3 pi r squared. Thereafter we set equal to 0. We can drop this part. So this would simply be negative 3 pi r squared is equal to negative 429 pi. Okay. So r squared is equal to 429 negative 429 pi over negative 3 pi, which will give you 143. 143, the pi's cancel. Okay, therefore r is equal to the square root of 143, which is radical, so it's going to be 11,96. So the radius is going to be 11,96. Remember they said the dimensions, so the height is going to be 11, for the radius 11,96. The height is going to give you 429 over r, which is 11,96 minus 11,96. This is coming from this formula here. Okay, I'm substituting it into that formula. So we just say 429 over answer, which is the last answer calculated, minus r, which is 2 root 143, which is 23,92 centimeters. Okay, and then for the second part of this question, let's just change the color here. It says calculate the maximum volume of the cylinder. So again, the volume, we've added my equation for the volume here in terms of R. So I can use that formula, or I could have used, that's for volume, or I could have used, where's the other one? Yeah, okay, they have highlighted that. No, that's tight. I could have used this formula here as well, or this formula. Okay, so we've got the radius and we've got the height. Okay, but since I've got one unknown here, I'm going to use that. So in other words, I'm going to use, if I had made a mistake, you can just give me a call on this number, or if I must explain something or my understanding is wrong, you can give me a call on this number, or if there's an easier way of doing something. Okay, I'm willing to learn, and these videos are free. Okay, so the volume is going to be 429 pi. Your radius is going to be 11,96 minus pi, and your radius is going to be 11,96 cubed. Okay, so we punch that in the calculator. 429 pi times 11,96 minus pi 11 times 11,96 squared or cubed. Okay, gives you 10,744,44 centimeters cubed. Okay.